What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a quick update on HGA, on my HGA submission. So today is February the 3rd. I've received, since the last time we talked, I've received two separate emails. So I'll just kind of go back and talk about like the first follow-up episode that I did, which was, basically them saying on the January the 28th that they received my cards. The next email came that very same day that said your cards have been scanned. So the very next day they came back and said we have completed high-resolution digital scans of your cards. So all within the same day. And it said, this is the first step in our grading process. That was January 28th. So I got an email that same day. And then, so January 28th was a Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, January 28th was a Thursday. Friday the 29th, January 29th was a Friday. And then I got an email on February 1st that said, all the cards in your order have graded and double checked. So I'll get to that double check part in a second, because I think that double check part is important for some of you who are making some comments about HGA. We'll get to that in a second, because I think you guys made some good comments. So it says on February 1st, which was that following Monday. So the card got scanned the Thursday, the 28th. It went through, I guess, some sort of grading process on the 29th, Friday, or whatever. And then on February 1st, I got an email that said, your cards, the cards in your order have been graded and double checked. So, and it says, we will be shipping them back to you soon. Thank you, the HGA card processing team. So that was February 1st, which was Monday. And then today, February 3rd, I get an email from Hybrid that said, your cards are boxed up and on their way. To track your order, please visit the tracking link number below. And they gave me a tracking number, tracking information. Thank you, HGA card processing team. So what are we talking about here? We're talking the 28th. I dropped it off in the mailbox. Let's see. I dropped it off in the mail on the 25th. It arrived on the 28th. They received them on the 28th. They scanned the cards on the 28th. They graded the cards on February 1st, which was that Monday. So we're talking about the 28th, 29th, so 2 business days. The 1st, which was Monday, so that's 3 business days. And then the 2nd and the 3rd, so that's 5 business days on what should have been a 10-day submission. I mean, no grading company is doing that right now. And once again, fully aware that HGA is not dealing with the level of volume that your PSAs, your SGCs, and your Beckett's are dealing with. I get that. But that's part of the problem, in my opinion. HGA has done one thing that I think is going to help them maintain the 10 days is 10 days kind of call to arms that they're doing, right, so to speak. And that's limiting the number of submissions that they get on a weekly basis. Last week, they opened up 2,000 slots for new submissions, and they closed it out as soon as they got those 2,000 slots. I think they sold out within a matter of a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours. That is how you maintain integrity. That is how you maintain your turnaround times. When PSA got the influx, when SGC got the influx, when BGS got the influx, I think SGC for a little bit of time, they stopped accepting orders. I'm not 100% sure if PSA ever got to the point to where they stopped accepting submissions and I'm not 100% sure about BGS either. But I know currently they're not doing that. They would rather you send their cards and then have you wait while they try to figure shit out. And that's the one thing that I think HGA is doing that not everybody else is doing. They don't want to mess up that time frame. They rather over promise what's the word? Over commit. Over deliver, under commit, over deliver, under promise and over deliver. They rather tell you it's 10 days and then do it in 5 than tell you it's 10 days and do it in 30 or 20 business days. As a collector, as somebody who just wants their card back and they want it graded and they want it slabbed, I mean, I appreciate the hell out of that. I appreciate the hell out of the fact that for them, they may be a small outfit. They're not going for the big money grab right now. They know that there's a spot out in the market right now for people who just want to get their cards authenticated, maybe slabbed, maybe, and granted, they don't have the clout that PSA has. They don't have the clout that BGS or even SGC has, but they're still providing a service and they're selling out. So another thing that was kind of like heavily talked about or kind of commented on was the idea of the AI taking over grading and stuff like that. And a lot of you were talking about how important it still is to have that human aspect to grading. And I totally agree with that. I think that's kind of in the namesake of the company. It's a hybrid grading approach where a lot of the things that are, very black and white. Is the card centered? Is it not? Is the corner sharp? Is it not? Are the edges sharp? Are they not? Does the surface have any defects in the surface? Do they not? Those are very black and white things that should not be left up to interpretation. And then there is still a requirement for the human eye to look at something and say, this, the way this was printed is not correct. The color on the 86 Fleer logo is not right. This is a fake. Whereas AI would have looked at that and just simply said, hey, everything looks good to me. Corners are 90 degrees. It's got 50-50 centering. And we did a scan of the surface and there's no defects. Okay, great. So now it moves on to the next piece where somebody has to subjectively look at the card. We're no longer talking about subjective corner gradings, centering gradings, surface gradings. We're not talking about that anymore. Now it comes down to looking at the card. Is it authentic? Is it not? Some of the things that only a human eye will be able to interpret. And make no mistake, AI over time is whatever algorithms they're using for that is eventually going to pick up and is eventually going to know what color that Fleer logo should be over time. And as it scans thousands and thousands of cards, it's going to start to realize what the consistency of that color should be. And maybe, can make some type of suggestion to maybe review a card or something like that. I don't know. I don't even want to claim to know that I, understand AI. But, it's no different than you going into your Netflix account and thumbs up on the stuff you like, thumbs down on the stuff you don't. And then all of a sudden, everything that Netflix is suggesting for you to watch ends up being something that you love watching. Well, no shit. You're telling it what you like and you're telling it what you don't like. And it's ultimately going to figure out what you were probably going to like. I wouldn't put it past them to have that type of a technology and be able to do that. So, make no mistake. I'm 100% with the hybrid approach where high resolution cameras, AI and things like that can take over the things that can be taken care of. And the requirement for a human eye is still very much in play. It's still, to me, a very important piece of the grading process. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is that I sent the card to HGA. I paid a premium for a 10-day processing and they processed it in 5 days. And that is a testament to the fact that they know what their capacity is. They know what their process is and they know how long it takes, and they're not accepting submissions for anything further than what they know they can handle. And that to me is key. I can appreciate what they're doing, because they could very easily just open things up and just go for a big money grab and, overload themselves, create a huge backlog, and then all of a sudden 10 days is not 10 days. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Like I said, today's February the 3rd. I was kind of in the fence of whether or not to do the video now and then give you guys just a quick update, or to wait until the card came in and I actually had it in hand. But I don't trust United States Postal Service right now to deliver anything in a timely fashion. So Lord knows when I'm going to get it. Yeah, I got tracking and I can figure it out, but there's no telling when I'll get it back. So it could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be next week. And I did have some updates and some new information. When I saw today that it had been shipped, I wanted to go ahead and put together a video. So anyway, I appreciate you guys. In the videos, this entire series has been something new for me, something new for the industry. And, I've gotten a lot of views on the original video that I did on how to submit. I've gotten some good viewership on the update, and you guys really interacted in the comment section, which I appreciate. So, let me know what you think so far about, my comments and what I've said, and what you think about just the overall direction that this is heading in, because I'm pretty excited about it. I'll leave it off with that. I'll finish there. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your people. And hopefully we can start doing some other stuff like bulk submissions. I know CSG, I think is the name of the company that does the comic books. Yeah, CSG. They're going to be doing a card submitting. They're going to start grading cards, and you best believe as soon as it's open, or I don't know if it is open. It might be. I don't know when that's going to happen, but as soon as they do, I'll do the same thing. I'll do a submission and see kind of how everything pans out. But anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all kind of following this. Appreciate the interaction, the comments. I enjoy interacting with y'all in the comments. So keep doing that. As soon as I get the card in hand, we'll take a look at it, and we'll see what they look like. That's kind of the big thing, right? Let's see what they look like. I'll have a PSA, I'll have a BGS, I'll have a SGC card for comparisons. And then maybe later on we'll do another video where I get the same card and get it. I know I've said that before. Get one card, same card, send it off to 4 different companies and see what they all come back with. So anyway, as always, man, I appreciate y'all watching. I love y'all. Peace.